Yes, people, what's happening? I'm AdamMcKola. I'm in the club studio right now, but this is AdamMcKola TV. Make sure you subscribe into the club. I've just finished the live stream with the guys, Rory and Boovy, for Chelsea and Liverpool's 0-0 draw at Anfield, which wasn't a great game, but it did a decent favour for Manchester United in terms of keeping away from Liverpool and Chelsea, who are quite far behind us in the table. But yesterday, there was some breaking news in regards to Harry Kane joining Manchester United in the summer. And it was an exclusive from Sammy Mockbell and Chris Wheeler for the Daily Mail. And they say Manchester United are eyeing a stunning summer swoop for Harry Kane as Erik ten Hag looks to bring in a new number 9 as a top priority while Tottenham's star striker enters last year of his North London deal. Now, Harry Kane will have 1 year left on his current contract at the end of this season. That means he's well within his rights to not sign a new deal, and he'd be able to leave on a free the following year. But Spurs are going to be in a position where they're going to want to cash in on an asset, on a valuable asset. They're not going to want to let Harry Kane leave for free. They're not going to want to see him run down his contract. So they'd be trying to get a transfer fee for him next summer. And this is where Manchester United could come in. Now, I've been thinking over the last couple of months or so that this makes sense. Now, I've been unsure about it, whether we should sign Harry Kane or not, because, you know, the age that he's at and the injuries that he gets. But there's no denying that he's a world-class goal scorer. The one thing that kind of made me think this would happen was United get put up for sale. We have new owners coming. We're crying out for a number 9. We've only got Anthony Martial, who's consistently injured. So we clearly need a number 9. Erik ten Hag's going to want to bring someone in, and the new owners are going to want to make a statement. They're going to want to bring in a marquee signing. And Harry Kane is very gettable. I don't see him winning a trophy at Tottenham this season. If he wins a trophy at Tottenham this season, you know, maybe he stays there and he tries to get the Premier League record there. But he's not going to be doing that. So he's going to be looking to move. And from the sounds of this article, which we'll get stuck into, it looks like he's going to be looking to stay in the Premier League and break that record, which could fall into our hands. So we have a look at this. It says, United are interested in a mega summer swoop for Tottenham striker Harry Kane. Ten Hag has put a new number 9 at the top of his summer recruitment plans, and England captain Kane is among the club's preferred options. Kane future is once again gearing up to become one of the transfer sagas of the summer. Maybe Gary Neville will be getting him back on the golf course. Sportsmail has learned United Chiefs have already started exploring the particulars attached to a potential move for Kane at the end of the season. Sources have indicated that Kane is open to joining United, news that will encourage Old Trafford Chiefs. He enters the final 12 months of his contract at the end of the season. Whilst they would like to extend it, is very unlikely, and there's a lot of negativity around their chances of persuading the striker to sign it. So all those things coming together means United have got a chance. Daniel Levy wants £85 million, according to this, which is huge money for a striker at his age in the last year of his deal. But to sell him to a rival, that's probably what it's going to take. With new owners, we might have the cash to splash as well. I'm torn on this one. I really am. Look, I think Harry Kane has been one of, if not the best strikers in the world over the last, 5, 6, 7 years. And there's been various times where he's been far and away the best striker in the world. World Cup golden boots, consistent Premier League golden boots. He's going to get that Premier League goal scoring record. But one thing that kind of makes me feel, is this the right idea, is, one, I question his mentality sometimes. He's been at Spurs all this long, hasn't won a trophy when he's had opportunities to. And whilst people can look at Spurs now and go, well, actually, are they expected to win trophies? There's been various times when that team should have, and he could have been the catalyst to do that. Champions League finals, League Cup finals, various different positions. You look at him with England as well. And sometimes I feel like if you put a Zlatan or someone in those positions, does that team win that trophy? And sometimes I feel like the answer would be yes. But that's very, very harsh though. And there's no doubting he's a world-class goal scorer that can score from any sort of position. And maybe coming to Manchester United, a club like Manchester United, although we haven't won the league in 10 years and we haven't won a trophy in 5 years, there are demands for trophies at Manchester United. And you look at what Erik ten Hag's doing, and we're clearly moving in the right direction. We're likely going to have Champions League football next season. As it stands, we're looking okay in the table. So it feels like this move is one that could happen. I'm just not sure. You've got younger options like Victor Osimhen, who could be a great option. But Harry Kane is the one where all the talk is about. And the more I think about it, the more I wouldn't mind those guaranteed goals. I'm just scared that it'd backfire. Although we spent 80 million on Harry Maguire, so 85 million pounds for Harry Kane would be an absolute bargain, wouldn't it? And the last, 30-year-old striker that we signed from North London didn't turn out too badly, did it? In Robin van Persie, Teddy Sheringham did okay as well. So maybe I'm just fretting for no reason, and Harry Kane would come to United, smash it, and turn us into that team that should be challenging for trophies. And maybe he could convert us from a team that's just, pushing Arsenal and City and flirting on the outskirts of that to actually going for it. Because at the moment, if we had Anthony Martial fit all season, I'd imagine we'd have a few extra points. Harry Kane's a much better goal scorer than Anthony Martial. What would he do? You also look at his all-round play. His all-round play, you'd feel, would fit in more so, you look at the football that he can play. He drops deep, he can hold the ball, he can pass the ball, he can move, he can bring others into play. Those are the things that Erik ten Hag wants off his strikers. So, again, kind of fits in there. But I'm just don't know, man. Is he a loser? Or has he just been stuck at a loser of a club in Spurs? That's the question. But yeah, clearly a world-class goal scorer, so why not? Anyway, let us know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Harry Kane to Manchester United for 85 million. Should we make it happen in the summer? And also, head over to the club as well. The links are in the description below. Head over to the club, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. We hit 25,000 subs today. We did our first live watch along for that game between Chelsea and Liverpool, which was a 0-0, but we still had lots of fun, chatted about lots of football as well. So go and get stuck into that. Anyway, I'll see you lot soon. See you in a bit.